All right, good evening, everyone. It is 6:52 Central, 7:52 Eastern. This is Corey here with Zero Meter Chasers. Going to let everybody join in here. Give everybody just a few seconds. Not going to spend super long here on the live. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on here. You guys see the radar. We'll go ahead and zoom out here just a little bit and put this radar into motion. And you guys just let me know if you can hear me. Want to make sure the audio is good. Make sure everything's good to go on the audio end. So if you guys can hear me, just let me know in the comment section, please. And as long as everybody can hear me, we'll get started with what's going on out there in the local area right now. Okay, just wanted to make sure that everybody could hear me before I get started. I was waiting for the comments to come through. So right now, again, we're not going to be dealing with a big severe weather outbreak or anything like that, but I did want to give everybody kind of an update of what to expect for the remainder of the evening and what's going on right now. So right now we have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing. Probably the more significant one here is in the Meade County, Brandenburg area. And let me get that warning pulled up. That's going to be this one right here, I believe. Yep, so that's a severe thunderstorm warning here for the Crawford County, Indiana, Harrison County, Indiana. Breckenridge and Meade County is going to be the two areas that I think the National Weather Service just expired that. We'll have to wait to see what they do. I think they just expired that. Yeah, so the National Weather Service actually just expired that severe thunderstorm warning. So that warning has actually just dropped below severe limits. So just as soon as we was getting ready to talk about it, that is good. But right now, if you live right along the Ohio River, the New Amsterdam area, right along the Ohio River in Meade County, right in Brandenburg, you're probably getting some pretty photogenic clouds. I'm sure that there's probably a shelf cloud associated with this. But definitely some winds, probably around the 40 to 50 mile an hour range. Torrential rainfall, lots of rainfall occurring with this storm, and lots of lightning as well. And then as we zoom down here a little bit far to the south, we also have a severe thunderstorm warning that the National Weather Service is going to allow to expire here in 5 minutes, and that was previously in effect there for portions of western Hardin County. The National Weather Service has replaced that with a special weather statement. This area that you see highlighted here in this kind of tan box, that is a special weather statement here issued by the National Weather Service, and I'll read that to you guys just momentarily here. This is a special weather statement. If you guys don't know what that is, it's just an area highlighted by the National Weather Service that kind of highlights stronger storms in the area that's not yet severe or just come off of being severe. So either it's strengthening and not severe just yet, or it was severe and it's weakening and it's dropped below severe limits, but still strong enough to warrant some type of statement from the National Weather Service. A special weather statement here going to be in effect here for northwestern Nelson, southeastern Meade, north central LaRue, southwestern Jefferson, Bullitt County, and east central Breckenridge and Hardin counties. And this is until 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. So about another 34 minutes. National Weather Service is stating winds between 50 to 55 miles an hour is possible with this line of storms that is moving through the Hardin County, Meade County area right now. So winds of 50 to 55 miles an hour. So if you live in Elizabethtown, Shepherdsville, Pioneer Village, Radcliffe, Hillview, Vine Grove, Lebanon Junction, New Haven, those type areas, even the northern part of LaRue County there is going to be impacted by this storm. So, again, lots of torrential rainfall occurring in Brandenburg as well. We're getting several reports of that right there. And just kind of look at the, if you kind of look at the structure here, look at how this kind of bows out here as this line is moving kind of into the Meade County area, at least the eastern part of Meade County and the Hardin County area. You're probably going to be able to see at least some type of shelf cloud, I would believe. But nonetheless, that's where you're going to have the best chance to see those, say, 45 to 55 mile an hour winds right along that arched area there from Brandenburg down to the Elizabethtown area. So that I believe is pretty much the only storm. This is the only line of storms that we have in the area right now. We'll do a quick zoom out, let you guys see the full picture here. We'll put this radar into motion. You kind of see uh, where that line is and where it's come from and how it's kind of strengthened here over the last little bit. Not expecting any major severe weather outbreak. You can see if we go down here to the Hopkinsville radar, we kind of look to see what's more toward the west. Lots of rainfall coming tonight. Now, this is not heavy rainfall over here in the western Kentucky area. This is more of a light to moderate rainfall, so this is not going to cause any type of flooding issues, but you get these storms up here around the Elizabethtown area, the Meade County area. We actually already have a flash flood warning in effect there for just north of the river, just to the northwest of Brandenburg. So that is where you're going to have your heavier rainfall amounts, where you see these oranges, the yellows. That's the areas that you are going to have the better potential to seeing some isolated flash flooding. But we're going to see some rainfall across all of central Kentucky this evening and into tonight. Then we're going to have more rounds of rainfall tomorrow. Now, where the heavier rainfall sets up, not exactly sure yet. Probably going to be across portions of south central Kentucky. But we'll get into that. I'll have another forecast about that here as we progress throughout the evening. So waiting for these warnings to expire. They have officially expired from the National Weather Service, I believe. Let me double check this. Okay, so no, the National Weather Service did not expire this warning right here in Brandenburg. I thought they expired it. So they just trimmed it up a little bit. So this warning right here is still in effect for another 15 minutes. And that's going to be until 7:15. It's going to be this one right here. We'll put that up on the screen. I accidentally hit it twice, so give it just a second. Well, let me take one of them off there. I didn't know I could pin the same warning twice, but apparently I can. So this is the severe thunderstorm warning that we're talking about here, still in effect. I thought it was expired, so that's my apologies on that. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning here for the Meade County, Brandenburg area, and let me read that warning off here to you guys, so you have the latest information on that. Severe thunderstorm warning continues until 8:15. That's going to be for southwestern Harrison, southeastern Crawford, Meade County, and northwestern Breckinridge counties. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust is going to be the main threat, but the wind gust is going to be on the north, coming through Brandenburg right now in New Amsterdam and crossing the river into Indiana. And you see the National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement. So what the National Weather Service is going to do is, once this storm moves out of the area, they are going to cancel that severe thunderstorm warning and continue with just a special weather statement. So let me see what we got here. So that's just an update from the previous warning there. Let me see what this says. Yeah, so there's the update. So they have trimmed off just a little bit. So again, just pretty much just Meade County and just along the river there is where that severe thunderstorm warning continues. But as it progresses into Indiana, the National Weather Service has replaced this line of storms with a special weather statement. So the special weather statement here says winds of 50 miles an hour, and that's going to be coming through downtown Louisville in the next little bit as well. So I have some questions. I'm going to go through some of these questions here. Let me turn that off. Turn that stuff off. Give me just a second here. Just bear with me. So I got some questions. Will Elizabethtown get hit at all? Yes, Elizabethtown is getting ready to experience this line of storms right now. So pretty much right along the Radcliffe area, down just to the west of Elizabethtown. This is where this line of storms is getting ready to move through. And the National Weather Service says winds up to 55 miles an hour is possible with this line that comes through Hardin County. So just hunker down here for a little bit. And then again, the strongest part of this storm has just moved to the north of Brandenburg. So this severe thunderstorm warning here continues officially for another 12 minutes, but the National Weather Service is going to cancel that as soon as it moves out of the area, because they have replaced that with a special weather statement. So definitely getting some reports of some heavy wind there in the Brandenburg area, and that is associated with this line that is severe warned right there. So again, if you live in the Brandenburg area, just seek shelter here for the next at least say 10 minutes or so, just to be safe, because this line is moving out of the area. So just to give it a little bit longer. Down here in the Greene, Taylor County area, got a lot of people asking about that. We're not expecting to see hardly any storm activity. It's going to be more of a, say, rain showers, maybe some moderate, isolated, heavy amounts. As you look over here in the Hart County area, you can see that rain activity picking up a little bit. We could have an isolated storm, but we're not expecting to see anything like what, say, Elizabethtown and Radcliffe and this line of storms that's moving through just north of the Greene Taylor County area. So nothing significant expected here in the Greene Taylor County area, just some rain showers, maybe some moderate rain showers. And then as this line moves through the Hardin County, Brandenburg, Meade County area, moves off to the northeast, we're not expected to see any additional severe weather during the overnight period. This is the only round of severe weather we're expected to see. This line is going to continue if you live upstream here, say the Bardstown, Bloomfield area. They will be next in line. The Bullitt County area will be next in line as well. These are the areas that we're watching right now, because this storm in Meade County has crossed the river and has moved into southern Indiana. Louisville will experience this line of storms here in the next, say, 30 minutes or so. So if you're in Louisville, if you know somebody that lives in Louisville, let them know that there is still a line of severe storms, or I guess I should say strong storms, just to their southwest that is moving toward the Louisville area. So, let's do. What I'm gonna do a real quick update. We're gonna update everything, and then I'm gonna end this live coverage. Not a whole lot going on. Just want to give you guys a quick update. So here is the full screen radar. You guys can see how there's still more rain in western Kentucky that's going to be slowly moving into central Kentucky during the rest of this evening and into the overnight period. So we're still expected to see some light to moderate rainfall during the overnight period. As this line moves through, we're not expected to see any additional severe weather threat during the overnight period. So right now, we have a special weather statement here in effect. And I'll get that statement up for you guys. So this area you see right here that's highlighted in the tan, this is a special weather statement. The National Weather Service is stating that strong thunderstorms will impact northwestern Nelson, southeastern Meade, north central LaRue, southwestern Jefferson, Bullitt County, east central Breckenridge, and Hardin counties through 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. 50 to 55 mile an hour winds possible with that storm. The strongest part of that storm just come through the Radcliffe area. It's going to come through the E-Town, Cecilia. It's coming through Cecilia right now. It's going to come through E-Town here in the next, say, 5 to 7 minutes or so. And then that line is going to continue to progress off to the east. Lebanon Junction will be impacted. Shepherdsville will be impacted. Bardstown will eventually be impacted as well. And then if we go up here to the north, we have another special weather statement. This does include part of southern Indiana, but it's going to be for Harrison, western Clark, northeastern Crawford, Floyd County, southeastern Washington, east central Meade County, and southwestern Jefferson counties through 8:45 Eastern Time. National Weather Service stating 50 mile an hour winds possible with that storm. And this severe thunderstorm warning here for Meade County, they're going to allow that to expire. The strongest part of that storm has moved north of Brandenburg. So Brandenburg, things should start lightening up here over the next, say, 5 to 10 minutes. So that's all we have going on right now. We do have the entire area under a flood watch. Literally the entire state. I'll pull that up. So the entire state of Kentucky is under a flood watch. I'll cover that here just real briefly. National Weather Service is stating that I was trying to see if we had rainfall amounts. I think that was in the slide briefing from the National Weather Service. Yeah, here we go. National Weather Service is stating total rainfall amounts between 1 to 2 inches is possible, with locally significant amounts between 3 to 6 plus inches. So any area tomorrow that sees repeated rounds of rainfall over and over and over again, that's where you could potentially see the 3 to 6 inches plus. It's kind of hard to tell what the weather is going to look like tomorrow. I can show you guys real quickly the model data. This is the HRRR model. This is Futurecast for tomorrow. Well, we'll just play it starting tonight. So let's get the time frame. The time frame you see is at the top left, just to the right of my big head. So if I do a little fast forward here at 7 o'clock Central Time, so about right here is what the radar looks like right now. That lines up pretty well. That line again will continue to press off to the east, slowly weakening. This is 11 o'clock. This is midnight. Not really much going on at midnight. 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You see a lot of rainfall showing up right along the Ohio River. So that is the area that I am watching tonight. This area right in here probably has the best potential for any type of isolated flash flooding tonight. You see how this area of rainfall just continues to see rain during the overnight period. Again, it's got rainfall moving through it right now, already creating some flash flood issues. Looks like a little bit of a break, and then some more rain developing toward the early morning hours and moving through. So that area right there is what we're going to be watching closely for some isolated flash flooding. 7 a.m., 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. We get into the 10 o'clock area. Not really anything going on across central Kentucky because that cold front's going to sag a little bit more to the south. That's going to cause tomorrow's storm and rainfall activity to kind of develop just to the south of the Greene-Taylor County area. But you see tomorrow, here's where all the rain's kind of developing tomorrow. From Bowling Green over to the Paducah area, the Murray, those type areas right along the Kentucky-Tennessee border. And you kind of see where that rain just kind of hangs out there. This is 3 o'clock p.m., 4 o'clock p.m., 5 o'clock p.m., just areas of rainfall. So those are the kind of the two areas that we're monitoring. Still expect to see some scattered thunderstorm activity across all of central Kentucky. But it looks like the two areas that we're kind of concerned about with flooding based off the HRRR models is going to be these two areas right here, kind of in that vicinity. We're going to keep an eye on that and obviously fine-tune the forecast as we go forward. But those are the two areas that I would be concerned about for some isolated flash flooding tomorrow as of right now. So that's all I have for you guys right now. Again, just wanted to jump in and give you guys a quick update, kind of what we're looking at. So one more look at the radar. Let me turn these watches off so we can see a little bit better. One more look at the radar. Let me get this off. Okay. And let's put a motion in the radar here. Kind of look at it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. The line slowly losing its intensity just a little bit. Still packing quite a punch. But again, this line, especially up here in the Hardin County, Meade County, up into the southern Indiana territory, that line is 100% capable of producing, say, 45 to 55 mile an hour winds right along in that area. So, anyways, appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I'll be watching things closely. If anything else pops off, I'll give you guys the update, and I'll also give you guys an update on what to expect tomorrow. Probably first thing in the morning. That way I can get that out there for you guys. So you guys pay attention, and I will talk to you soon.